this story.
This one. Not too Monday. Not too long ago.
Oh, Joe, God,
So I don't remember any of that happening.
it's still early. She can
So as I'm on the FaceTime with right, she's been staying there. So as I'm on the FaceTime with her, and the tickets is coming into my email or the link to, I'm going through it because it's a lot of steps.
Yeah.
I'm doing it out loud.
Welcome to LSU's Tiger Stadium.
Okay, here you go.
The Fridays.
Yo, wait, where you go?
Not James, though.
What makes me most bad about this, I think it was last episode, I said, Sade comes.
Facts. I just
You could have got this worked out 2 weeks ago.
Hey, Amber, you got the pen? Oh, I got it.
This conversation.
All week.
Once he found out he was.
This is the only conversation they had all week. I'm assuming.
Tell Drake,
Oh,
this
God.
is at least 3 days strong.
Okay, do you have a cleanup plan? You be ahead of the game. The cleanup plan, just in case you go, what's the cleanup?
Can you pre-record a FaceTime so that she thinks you're home and we'll lie?
And if this is a safe space, which it isn't,
No.
but I built my entire empire on just saying the wrong thing on air.
Sure.
So I'm gonna do it. Good. I didn't plan on going all out for Mother's Day.
That would be my next question. Can you make up? Well, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That was a terrible way to start.
But nobody.
This place is crazy.
Kind of beefing with my mom a little bit over it too.
I did say that. He definitely.
What does your mom want? The world. Let me not ban it like that. Every Mother's Day, we typically don't go out to the restaurants because of humans and traffic.
It's ridiculous.
So we normally celebrate like after Mother's Day or before Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you do the whole
This year, my mom says, "Yo, what are we gonna do for Mother's Day? Just me and her. But I want to go see her. What are we gonna do for Mother's Day? Oh, maybe you and your brother can just come over here." I said, "Mom, that's perfect." And that was it. I took that to mean she would be cooking. What?
Hey, Joe.
Your favorite meal, maybe? Something nice. You deserve it.
Joe.
It's your
I'm going to
day.
say thank you for being my child.
So she says she's not cooking on Mother's Day. Sure. Yeah. And I said, well, who did you think was cooking in your house on Mother's Day? She said, I don't know. But I'm not cooking. Shouldn't be her. I said, would you like me to get food catered to your house on Mother's Day? And she said, yeah. Well, I don't know. But I know I'm not cooking.
That would be the play.
It seems reasonable. She wants you to be the decider, so she doesn't make any decisions.
I'm the one that's going to hear it. My brother's going to hear it.
Chef.
You know, he did just text me and say, hey, what we doing tomorrow?
There you go.
Well, I'm done taking my boat over here. That's like that.
No. I think it'd be nice and fancy.
Fuck, what the fuck did I just do?
Get a house. It make your mom favorite stuff.
Maybe she don't want the chef in her house.
She's okay with the catering, so
She didn't say that. She said she don't cook.
Well, she's not cooking if you do that. So even if she does have some pushback, it's that, well, you said you're not cooking, so I took care of that, so you're not cooking.
I really didn't want to have to talk with y'all. I wanted to talk to some Westman about it.
Why don't you host so that it takes the
Well,
money
they know.
off her?
Also, Mother's Day is my son's birthday.
A double header.
Double header. Yeah. And then my girl, man. That's it's whatever happens. So we'll see. But for now, I got a job. Big man on the Friday. All right. I'm going to start this, and then we should start this. Here on Friday. No, you should have just said Reggie Bush last episode.
What?
Yeah, in fact. Yeah, that was looking stupid.
yeah, you know we was covering for you.
I didn't know. No, I knew.
I knew, but I'm not going to. If she's getting her lies off on this, I'm not going to say that. It's like,
about that.
Kim
Kardashian. You said you had no idea why Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
Oh, that part.
The Reggie Bush. You knew that. Look.
No,
No, man.
man.
I don't think that's an important piece of information.
You don't think you should
You
share
all admit a lot. You gonna tell the
Let me
story?
tell you something. I was trying to shoot her some fucking bail by not saying it.
That's the secret bail. That makes it worse.
Jody slaps.
Wait, hold up. You good?
Music. Oh, it's called slaps.
Nah, look, you mixed it. Nah, you have music.
Yeah. Why you act like this? That's not funny. You shot me, man. You shot me. Yeah, you be stuff with it. Anyway, Mel, you could have just said, you could have just said it.
I mean, like I said, I was shooting her some bail.
That ain't sure her bail, man. That makes it look irrational. Like she had no reason.
Yeah,
No
but
basis.
let's
Let's go, mom.
You have a different word for bail than we have.
Right, exactly.
You're talking about bells ahead.
Right.
Bail's not supposed to get you in
Right,
jail.
yeah, 5 more years, right?
It's crazy.
I mean, why bother? Like, why would that be the reason?
But you said you ain't know the reason.
I didn't.
I know you have slaps in that Serrano.
I didn't technically know the reason.
Did you think that was the reason?
I'm letting Mark because Mark is going to do it the correct way.
All right.
Maybe part of it.
Right, so when you told us, I had no idea.
Maybe like
You said I could make us
20%.
confused a little bit. Like when you said, I have no idea.
He is the greatest omitter in the world. Listen, just tell the truth, move forward, please. You want another story? Oh, that's what the yeah. Oh.
It's trying to back up out of there.
It's always raining in Baton Rouge.
I'll do her work for her.
Right.
Yeah, she is living fucking.
Both ways.
Right.
There we go. I knew you had to slap
Yo, Bill has to be hating. You try to sneak back around your ex after somebody took him. Get out of here, girl.
No.
She had him after you.
Yeah, I know that. After. I know that.
She took him from
She did not take him. She fucking didn't. I cannot tell.
Did this happen in Haiti? Like, did you?
No, this is that. She was married to Chris Humphries at that
No,
point.
no. We're not talking about it. We're talking about you had him first,
Yep,
and then she had him.
yep.
Right after you. She took him. Reggie
She
Bush
did
from
not.
And that's when the stand demon people
Leave running back.
Oh, he's going crazy.
I left the situation for another one.
Well, girl.
You'll realize who it was.
Hardware man.
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch motherfucker would know.
Oh, you know it?
He would figure it out. Yes, he would figure it out.
Well, you got left.
And I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You left for another play. From by young hump. You left for another. You're not saying that you didn't bounce back. You left the Heisman. You're not saying you didn't bounce back. For a high man, who you left for? But you got left on that nigga. You got left him for a minute. Yeah. The young hump went about his way. That nigga was him for a minute.
Absolutely, yes, he was.
And you left.
Yes. Yeah.
You bounced back with like Roger Federer or somebody. but that one.
No.
Who was hot back there? Pete Sampras.
Oh my God, what the fuck this nigga doing?
No, Melbag Pete. Melbag is Pete.
Yeah, what was that nigga doing there? Fucking cover two.
Did you see their reaction?
Say that. He'll be good game.
Yeah.
All right. Down 2 scores, we can play now.
Good.
That shit was weak.
Yeah, I know who he ain't. That he was.
Bugging. No, like 2 months ago. Oh my God. He was the fucking man. He was fucking taking him down.
What he was saying now.
Don't say he.
No.
Y'all, you bitch ass nigga.
No. And now he's fucking chumching. You're tripping. Tripping.
No, he was getting. Yeah, I mean, we can fuck. In New York City, he was getting. You gotta be kidding me.
He ain't Reggie Bush style. None of y'all know Reggie Bush. He said fire. Yo, who y'all fucking? I gotta know. Somebody said it's out of here.
God damn. Who? And yesterday was all we had. And all.
This is a song. My tip, where you listen all out there. Always other things, always Hey, y'all get off Melvin. Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Niggas ain't reacting like I need them to.
Let me get it back together again.
Something happened along the way. Oh, yeah.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
All right, we starting soon. Last loose. Everybody get their bag. Hey. Here for a good time and a long time. Shout out to all the tacos out there. Shout out to the Tony's out there. Hey, all the other guys right I don't really feel like all right, we got our Smokey Robinson track list ready to go. Come on, we coming in hot. We coming in hot. All right, we got we're not playing Smokey Robinson gangbang. We got any songs we need to play from Smokey? Are we set up? Do we have our statements from Smokey? The whites, anything? We ready? He does have a statement, right? Oh, let's see, the statement.
Ooh, that nigga don't got no lips.
Thank you to a higher power waking us up with breath in our lungs this morning. For me, so happy to be here reunited with my friends and my loved ones. I'm wishing all of you health, wealth, and prosperity out there. Prayers for my friends and their friends, my loved ones and their loved ones. Get these drops out the way real quick. So happy to be here with everybody. So happy to be here.
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry I have to go to your doctor.
Flip and what episode is this? Welcome to episode 824 of the Joe Budden Podcast. Brought to you by Prize Fix Gang. Yeah. I'm your humble, gracious, grateful, highly favored host, Joe Budden, here with some really amazing people. To my right, the beautiful, the intelligent, the amazing Melissa Ford is in the building. She just dusts her shoulders off. Big man, how you feeling?
Feeling great.
Good. I'm good to be better. Blessed and highly favored. Big Queen Flip, Queen, get the money. Queen, Queen. Good to be here. Good to be here. Lionheart is in the building. Yes, sir. Good to be here, man. How you feeling? You good? I feel great. Great. King Wawa himself. You know when you walk in, nigga, let's get it. Nigga, Mr. Vegan, I don't know what you want, boy, but you looking good. You know what I'm it's nowhere nigga drop weight that fast. Alright, whatever you doing, nigga. Remember the Chinese little pills that you take back in the day? I taking the tummy tea, man. That's all. Yeah. This should have been good. Niggas, after you get up and all that, I saw that. I wasn't behind the I didn't even notice that when I was there. I wasn't on your ass. You locked it on her. Yeah, we got you behind the couch. She did a nice target. You see the picture I put in? Yeah, you did. She did a nice person. That's true. Super nice. Yeah. Super nice. Shout out to Amazon. Thank you for stopping by. We love her. Big Breeze.
Nope.
Found Mr. Take It Further himself. Freeziest of them all, Dr. Mark Lamont Hill in the building. And we unfortunately we have to have an intervention with Mark. That's true. It hurts our heart. But we have to have an intervention with him.
Professionality is the next one.
Yeah. And you don't have to.
You know, maybe he does.
Professionalism, diplomacy.
Yeah, professional. That's how professional I am.
We're gonna get to a big park. Big Park's in the building. Paul is here. Corey is here. My oldest is here. Trey is here. Happy birthday, Trey. I love you. Hey. Hi, yo. 24 once. Sure. You only need 24 once. You already know. We had to talk. Got one more year of me paying that car insurance, and you got to be a man. That's right. Yeah, my daughter 24. They'll give us 21,000. Yo, 24,000. You can afford it. Oh, well, you got a lot more money than me. So what's happening for 24? Debatable. It ain't debatable. And we shouldn't highlight anyone's earnings. Anyway, we highlight the young guys. We should compare earnings. We highlight the young guys. I only hope to be as rich as you and Karen. Well, I have to be rich as you and Buddy. So, what are you talking about? 24? That's a good age for 24,000. Yeah. Y'all saying I told Mark to give his daughter 21 grand? You did. On camera. Yeah, it was on there. And she got YouTube too. Right. Yeah. She was real salty about the 2,100 she got. Well, I can't say what I want to say. Because then I'm going to be done with me. Yeah, you already there. Yeah, you do that. Look, yo, the other daughter, the daughter I've known my whole life. The other one, man. Now, I think 2,100 sounds appropriate. I just make out a gift card to train. Oh, God. What's a little 50 on it? You get it in? Express. Exactly. Get these 2411s, we call it the train. You want 20? How do you want 24 grand for your birthday?
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that.
That's cool. Yeah, that nigga's cool. You want me to expose some of the talks you've been having about what happens when you get all the money? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't show up. Don't show up in front of my financial abuse, nigga. I'll blow up the spot, nigga. Don't show up in front of my Don't do that, nigga. I'll start telling the truth. Love you, buddy. I hope you have fun. Big yacht party tonight, but I don't know. Hey, tonight? In the rain? Yeah.
Rain, snow, hail, no matter. They're young.
I forgot it was like 224.
Nigga, what type of bullshit you doing?
Okay. All right.
And the whole
A 24-year-old from Jersey City with the person in his back pocket.
They can't twerk on the top.
Yes, they can.
I don't know what you're talking about. Thank God it's 24. Thank God you missed the compound.
Yeah. The compound wasn't a yacht, nigga.
Well, what? We got you, Trey. Give us the bag of beer. You got the compound. You better watch it, buddy. I'm going to have something. You don't have to do it. Force me to shoot. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. I want to be your princess. It's shit lock and load. Look, lose it in his pocket. Just stop, man. You wouldn't have known right there. Buddy's pocket.
Shit, that was close.
40. Because you went to the compound, you was 20-something years old.
You talking to your friend. You had a kid with a condom. Let me take it off, nigga.
When y'all was at the compound, I was late 20s, early 30s. I wasn't fucking with no condom.
I'm back. I'm down.
That ain't good. I was in my 30s. Okay. I wasn't fucking with no condoms. You crazy?
You mean without no condom?
Yeah, without no condom.
Yeah. Some niggas will take it off. Some niggas.
He's in control,
It don't take much to get him to take it off.
I think
It don't take much to get him to take it off.
I said that crazy stuff.
I had to tell him chill. And then you had to chill. It ain't worth it. Yo, chill. You know it ain't worth it.
Yo, that's why your verses was off of that because you was moving around with Shorty. You know what I mean? You was moving around with Shorty.
Yeah, we can fire his horse now. He can go there.
All right, come on, let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Let's go. All right. Mark, no. Come on, big mom. Please. Come on, it does feel good to go into the weekend not having to say words like split. While that feels awesome, it's not really. A little later on, I'll say, oh, okay. You're making a stew. Yeah, that's the first part.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So are we gonna do this, Mark?
All right, so listen, the other day, when the Smokey Robinson news broke, we were dead in the middle of a Patreon episode. Mark stopped us and said, breaking news, breaking news, breaking news.
Yeah.
And the way he did it, first of all, we thought Smokey Robinson had died.
I was going to say, the way he said it,
He was like, breaking,
wait,
right
oh
now.
my God.
He said, breaking news.
I'm so
Smokey Robinson.
Yeah, and we like, whoa, don't do like that.
Yeah, stop.
But then he read out what was happening with Smokey Robinson, but he did it in such a nice, clean, professional CNN kind of way that
Also extraordinarily graphic. It's like the books that my girl reads, but like the bad version.
Yes, very detailed, very descriptive, and it did suck a little bit of the air out of the room, hearing such horrific details attached to one of our black legends.
Let's go.
On greats in music. But then I got home. It's just got to think it. Now, you know what? I talked too much.
Look, just so people know, Smokey, who's been on tour, his victory tour for 70, 80 two different kinds of tours. But this right.
And we probably shouldn't call it a victory tour anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem, though, right? He said they said this was his victory. Like, this was his last kind of big tour, and he was coming off that amazing album.
Called Gasm.
Yeah. And then he got hit with these sexual assault allegations, sexual violence allegations from 4 people, all Jane Does, who worked with him in the housekeepers. And they say that it happened not just once or twice. Once it happened like 16 years, others it happened over a year, so it's an extended thing. And it raised a lot of questions, a lot of concerns about somebody that weren't necessarily thinking that about. Am I naive about Smokey?
You're naive about a few things.
Smokey being one of them.
Smokey is one of them.
Believe in Smokey. Yeah, but I mean,
But why?
You know why? Because I feel like by 85, like, Barry Gordy, we heard about this shit a long time ago. James Brown, we always heard about. So there's people you hear shit about. I never heard nothing, even on the streets, about Smoke. Marvin Gaye, I heard about. But Smokey, I ain't heard nothing about. So I thought Smokey was the
He ran a tight ship.
Yeah, clearly. I didn't know. So I was a little off the deck. But I thought about it more, like, he from Detroit, he light skin, he got light eyes, singer. I mean, all the signs have been.
He just put out the horniest album in the history of albums.
I read these titles.
Again, yeah, songs.
Start with the last one.
No,
I don't really have nowhere to go.
Finishes with that.
And I can't change that fucking road shit. Can't do it.
don't
Pun intended.
Track 1. Gas.
Sounds simple, but it's not.
Track 2. How you make me feel. All right.
That's warming up.
I want to know your body.
All right.
I keep calling you. Yeah. Roll around. Okay. How we make this next?
I need the towel down. All right.
Beside you.
Oh, you want to be nice now. It's cool now. It's cool.
That's all. Yeah, that's the early morning. If we don't have each other.
You gotta start something in there that's like,
You fill me up.
That's a threat. If you don't have each other. What's going to happen? What's going to happen, Smokey, if I leave?
My house will be dirty, and you won't.
What was that one?
You fill me up.
Oh, you did some kinky shit. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's one of you. Fill me up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Semicolon. I can't see
I fit in there.
that's how we wrapped up the album.
That's how we.
Let's go.
I fit in there.
there.
Okay, but I'll go first. Everything that they're saying about Smokey Robinson, I believe. I think he did everything that they said and some things that they haven't said yet. They should probably conduct an even deeper investigation into his belongings search the firehouse to uncover more evidence from cold cases or unsolved crimes. Smokey Robinson You can look in his eyes and just see he didn't mean nobody no good. It's like at the end of Thriller when Michael turned around. Like that's how Smokey natural on the natty. His eyes was like the hair, then the Diana stories. That's just like
Thank you. Shit.
And I put a little bit of that on all of the all-time greats.
Good job.
Oh yeah, he was from that era.
Yeah,
It was wild. Yeah, it was wild.
So since he survived, he was the one.
No,
It wasn't like
No.
But that's about Smokey Robinson. He had basically making.
That's what I'm saying. You got the Sammy Sosa going on. As it turns out, he didn't second that emotion. I mean, I got DVDs for sale.
That boy back at home. That's why.
And listen, we want to be sensitive to victims, the victims here. We're definitely not laughing at anything David Jordan experience. We laughing at the shock from Black Americans that Smokey Robinson made.
Have y'all seen any of like the footage from Smokey shows? Some of his recent guests. He's still trying to grind on stage and he was like the horny old man that did that shit.
That's why we got to even question his name. Like, why do you need it to be Smokey? Last week it was just smooth, but that fog machine get heavy.
Looking like a cover.
Yeah, like a bump.
Just to Smokey's credit, his lawyer didn't respond.
Okay, nice. Okay, good.
But his lawyer, Christopher Cross, said that the accusations were false and vile. And another lawyer, don't say lawyer, said it was an ugly method of trying to extract money from an 85-year-old American. No, this is a great way to do it. Good. I think it just relates to African American and black. I think that's an interesting part. Most people don't play that card. You know, Puff plays the
Smoking that smoke.
American.
Gang banging.
Is the timeline. Again, I don't doubt the accusers at all.
Gang banging.
Question I want to talk y'all think about it. How does somebody end up in a situation where they work for Smokey Robinson for 16 years or 18 years and get assaulted and abused over 16 to 18 years? That's a question that they're going to have to answer. What do y'all think? How does that happen?
I can't answer your question.
I can't answer neither.
Okay. No, I can't. I mean, the thing is, I can't. Well, hey, now dynamics.
Yeah, a little money is smooth that over.
Yeah, Bob. Yeah, I guess. Because I've seen situations. I'm not saying it's a smoking situation, but I've seen. What you see? Tell us, Doc. Where people have made arrangements with domestic work. Undocumented, especially I've seen it undocumented. Yes. Where they are.
Damn, number 8, your legs fucking broke.
Also watching.
Other duties, yes.
Exactly.
Oh, see, that's what I was going to say.
And that's what I'm saying.
You said it.
And after they get
That's all up there is working. You don't forget it.
That's what PhD.
And after they get their green card and citizenship, things start to get a little foggy.
sometimes it's a little smoky. Yeah, sometimes, but then other times it's not even about that. It's just the natural child and money stuff. Sometimes it's like you hear and you go say.
And not only that, they can actually use that as like a tool to keep you in place. Like I will vouch for you. I will sponsor you.
Right.
But then that process never actually happens. They drag it out for as long as they can, knowing that you are trapped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's just one theory. These people may not be undocumented. They know that might not even be the story. But I do understand.
There's a value in being able to keep it very long.
Right. And some people are paying for that. And I'm not, to be clear, I'm not saying that is exculpatory. I'm not saying that means he isn't guilty. I'm just saying, for some people, they can't imagine how somebody could be assaulted over 16 years and they think that has to be a lie that's made up. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes people get tired of it. Sometimes people get in better situations and they think better of it. Sometimes the person in control changes the rules of engagement, and you're like, no, I did that, but I didn't agree with that. And then it gets worse. So, and the last thing is, Smokey's wife is also
She's named in the lawsuit.
named in the lawsuit.
She's named in the lawsuit for having been aware of past settlements that were filed and settled. But she's also, exactly. It goes back to what you were saying. Like, he never knew anything. He's been keeping a lot of stuff under wraps. But in addition to that, knowing full well what was happening and that she would leave and go to the nail salon when she knew that these acts were taking place.
One of the girls said that if she didn't really want it, the wife didn't read it.
Yep.
Yes.
She might have been extra, like, you know, it might be a whole freaky domestic arrangement going on.
Or it could just be, yeah, y'all know what you're here for, and if you're not doing that, yeah, I got a problem with you.
I'm not fucking her. She get grouped in there.
Right. I'm not fucking them. Right. That's y'all. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But this is a hell of a way to end your career. For the final 12.
Oh.
And the age old disease.
Know that my bread and fucking butter. Damn, how you get caught in that fucking block?
Yeah. Thank God. We got a backup foul. Anyway. Y'all gonna stop playing Smokey Robinson music now?
I wasn't necessarily playing.
I play Smokey Robinson, and I don't know yet.
We'll see how this case resolved itself.
There we go.
So then, finish up around.
Somebody else.
And it ain't just Smokey. They got Byron Scott.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
Got Byron Scott.
Some shit.
Byron Scott is the
basketball player.
Said 38 years ago, the Lakers filmed instructional videos at an LA school. Byron Scott, who was 26 at the time, a 15-year-old student who was again in the private tried to have sex with. She alleged and her lawsuit filed last week. Scott says he thought she was.
Oh, wow.
Record now?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, my God.
Yo, Byron. Yo, Byron.
Tell what a nigga just can't afford a lawyer. You know when they don't have a lawyer friend. You can tell when somebody can just run this by anybody.
Holy shit. I hope Byron is saying that.
Byron better not have said that. That wouldn't be the greatest response.
That would be a horrible response.
It is. And just
Better look back to him. I ain't think you was going back.
The age of the person that was doing it.
It's 17. Okay.
They lied.
But he didn't say that.
Yeah, but the 22-year-old.
You're in a high school.
Oh, no. I'm just saying. You've seen. I say this because I saw an episode of FTU and I like that. Where she met the dude at the bar. And of course it's a TV show, but she met the dude at a bar. Said how old he was. And was lying. Had a fake ID. And they still charged him. He's like, yo. That's don't mean nothing.
I'm just going to say as a general rule and principle, you should not be rocked up in the high school. Right? You should not be on one when you walk in.
You run that? Niggas run that shit.
Really good blanket.
And just so we clear, that was his lawyer that said that.
The lawyer said that.
That was his lawyer that said that.
Oh, wow. He needs to fire us.
The victim was of legal age at the time.
Oh, that's different.
No, he says, our client is devastated by this complaint, a basketball event that took place in 1987. Our client believed the plaintiff to be over 18 and had no idea she would claim otherwise until 35 years later. He respects girls and women, and the friends that blindsided him with him.
That does like yeah.
Troy still thinks you're a creep. She just thinks, oh, why are you trying to fuck an 18-year-old?
Not even that. It still sounds like you tried to take it. Of the fast breaker, Hollywood Showtime offering. You are in Los Angeles. Nigga, it's being thrown at you by the pound. You going to any school and fucking a girl that goes to that school is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm making the she's 18 and she's 19. She stayed back with the you fucking that girl is crazy.
Yeah.
You are from the Lakers, mother. The Lakers was in the 80s? I'm good.
Yeah, not exactly John.
No,
he
had to go. And they had to get fucking in the fast. So they got the nice thing.
What the fuck going on? Bro, how is that only 2 fucking yards?
Hey, on winning time, they showed us. I'm talking about the show.
Yes.
Not Magic Johnson.
He said that out of his own mouth that that's what type of time he was on. He ain't never say he was going to the high schools. It's a difference, my nigga.
Yeah.
You could be a whore with the adult
On Sunset. Yeah.
Fuck. All that fucking pressure, you got fucking.
I wasn't trying to phone.
I'm saying, like, it's the level to, you know, from promiscuity.
I keep telling you. Some people out there.
Game ain't over. Lock in, dude.
They just can't stop. They can't. There's something wrong. Yeah. It's a disease.
Game ain't over, nigga. Just lock
You
in.
have to identify when men you see.
Game ain't fucking over, nigga. Lock in.
They'll get you jammed up. You get in the club, they trying to sprinkle shit. You better recognize when people can't control themselves.
Better respond.
What? That's a fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
What you say?
I don't know no niggas that's running that type of stuff.
You were that great, I'm sure. Pretty good. You ran with a crew of just light skin, but that was your crew.
That's your crew, though. The light Michael, Paul, y'all are the light. Look, you ran with the light brights. You ran with a bunch of niggas in furs and lollipops. It was non-threatening. It was non-threatening over there. Yeah, every time I say I'm gonna be his friend, I want to shoot at him though. All right, Smokey, Byron. Hey, yo, when you've been partying for 10, 11, 12 years, you haven't even ran out of all of your old niggas. You did that. Yo, it's been 12 years, y'all. Hey, it's been a lot. That pump tape exhausted me. I just don't have to be anymore. Hey, from here on in, it walks like a duck. Yo, nah,
That nigga's fast, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way he make it there.
You just don't know. I mean, information coming back in the 60s. The Queen.
Ain't no fucking way.
The streets out. Hey,
That nigga was late on that shit and everything.
they gotta go.
They gotta have a senior citizen jail somewhere over there.
Enough now. And especially, I ain't about to be fucking keeping it thorough for niggas that had a fucking.
I want some LSU bullshit.
You could have chilled after 40.
Word.
Nigga, that
fucking
means
ball.
just in
Let's go.
87 you looked at the housekeeper like, yo, it was recent. Boy, nigga. Nah, it don't matter. You were there looking at the fucking housekeeper like, yo, come in.
You know what? Actually, I am paying her, so. God damn, Smokey.
In the last case, 2024.
You can't do that.
Smokey. You gotta tuck it.
Yeah, they did. What you think, Mel?
I like the new attitude. I like the new attitude. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, fuck it. We ain't got the energy anymore. Fuck it. Yes, I'm with you on that.
Take them off the streets, right, Mel?
Take them off the streets.
And fuck the electric slide.
And we'll learn it, okay?
Fuck, nigga.
No.
No. I'm trying to get that fan dance down.
I'm sorry.
Like that what's it called? I don't know what it's called. It's that new like dance that everybody's doing with fans and shit.
How they talking to you about black shit?
It is.
Oh, this some Shibuya shit? See what the fan read that?
Good round. I was like the only thing to do.
No, I need to look at what you're doing.
Okay, yes, so that's what I'm trying to get.
They're also using the big ass fans to flip the fan out and then do it to it.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't know what.
How you know? You don't speak to her.
She lives in Houston.
You don't speak to her, but she didn't fall for that French trick. Shout out there for that. Let me get your number. Nah, you shut up. They didn't fall for that. I'll see you in a second. But she didn't do the trick to my girl. She's like, yo, can you walk my dog?
Don't listen to him, okay?
Well,
it wasn't really that. It did go wrong. It was a little bit more.
That nigga was mad. Yo, where have you? Come on, fuck.
If it walks like a duck.
My dog needed to go to the bathroom. She said, "Can you do me a favor and go walk my dog?"
I did not say that.
She ain't say walk the dog.
I did not say
Take her outside.
I think she said like,
you can take her
Walk the
outside.
dog outside.
Yeah.
Oh, you still walking?
What that good shit? Yeah.
Well, take a picture. And only because we were.
You think this is a better version of what we just heard? I'm not fucking with you. I'm just really like, you guys said it was
Lauren, okay?
Yeah, that was your first time meeting her.
No.
Okay.
The first time communicate with her.
Is it really
Not with the Dallas.
All right, we got one more shot. We gotta be quick.
That was when this is before the whole room knew. We didn't know Mel was really, gotcha. She got some great. I'm just saying, we didn't know that Mel and social cues.
Sometimes we miss them.
Yes. Yeah. Melissa
We all miss them. Sometimes we all miss them, but yes, I missed the cue.
When it comes to social cues, this girl right here. Anyway, I love her. I really love her. What was I doing? Oh, listen. So here's what I have for y'all in our social injustice part of the show. No, just need y'all attention, and I do need y'all opinions on Tyler Chase Butler, Virginia, 27 years old, was charged Tuesday with killing an 18-year-old high school senior Michael Bosworth Jr. and injuring one of his friends during what police initially reported was an attempted burglary around 3 a.m. The Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office said Butler claimed to detectives that a trio of teens was trying to break into his home, but the wounded teenager insisted they were only reporting a prank that would later be shared on TikTok. Butler has been charged with second-degree murder, malicious wounding, and use of a firearm in commission of a felony.
Was Butler in his own house?
Yes, Butler was in his home. The part that they failed to mention in this report was other homes in the neighborhood had been burglarized. And the community was speaking to each other about, hey, be careful, homes are being burglarized in there. So when he sees these three teens in his yard, ringing the bell or whatever they
No, they were kicking the door. They claimed they were playing Ding Dong Ditch. Which don't even go like that. No. And it's 3 in the door. Yes, like trying to kick in the door. And it's 3 in the morning. Oh, no, you get shot.
Yeah.
You're getting shot.
You're getting shot. You are absolutely getting shot.
I agree that you're getting shot.
Yeah, yeah. If someone's kicking down my door at 3 in the morning,
and you're at my house and you're not ringing the bell at 3 in the morning.
If you're ringing my bell at 3 in the morning, you're ringing at me.
You're not getting shot.
You're not getting shot.
But if you doing anything around the grounds or any of that, my nigga, you have no reason to be in my house.
And just to be clear, they do not know each other. The three guys in Butler do not know each other at all.
No, there's no.
Okay.
There's no prior history as official.
Three teens,
white teen, white man, black man, black. So my question to y'all was going to be: do y'all feel like this man should have been arrested?
No.
So when I thought about that, I'm like, okay, I understand, because again, they don't know the full situation. So, okay, we have a shooting resident. As the details come out, he's on the target. You think race play a role in it? Yeah, okay, so
If this is the reverse, if this is the reverse, if it's three black men, one ended up dying, a white man, they would never even speak to him. They would interview him at his home and they would let him fucking say that is. I don't think that at all. Because people, and exactly that, witness him murdering for him.
Virginia law. So I think that it's a case by case basis. I think that depending on whatever the law is in your state, then they need to run accordingly. In Virginia, it says that you can use reasonable force in self-defense when they believe that they're in a danger of harm. So if three dudes are trying to hit somebody's house at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's that there's been mad break-in.
That's the definition of getting shot.
I'll say this. I would do the same thing he did. And I wouldn't hesitate.
A completion makes it
So
second down.
legally, it just gets gray in terms of what's not imminent. Like legally, like imminent. If someone's not back in my garage or that's not such imminent. Legally, I can
Well,
still
with the
get
Navy
away.
here,
I
this
can
is
still
where you
escape.
want to just
You
take
don't, you
your
don't have
time.
a
The
legal
defense, as
immunity.
we know, they are looking to do
Oh,
anything
legal
they
right.
can to
That's right.
create an
So
aggressive play to try to
But
create
I
a
don't
turnover.
believe
So
that the
you got
focus
to work
should be
that
on
clock, but
imminence. I
also
think the
protect
focus
the
should be
football.
on what
I'm
we
sure the
believe
coach
to
right
be
now
on.
is preaching to
And
all his
that's
guys,
the police
reminding
defense in
them
every single one of
about
these
ball
situations.
security
If
at
they
this
say,
point in
yo,
the
I
game.
thought I was in fear of my life.
Yeah.
I thought that this person was going to harm. Niggas, you know, if I really someone could be 5'2", 70 pounds, you got 350, you can say, yo, and Virginia has no places. I mean, has stand your ground.
Right.
So you're right. So stand your ground, I don't have to run. I can stand here. I don't have to be in retreat.
Right. The problem is if you upstairs, again, I'm not disagreeing with you in terms of, I agree with everything you did. I'm just saying legally you're gonna have a tough road. I'm saying it's gonna be, it might be a tough case to be, and the race part is gonna play a part of it because they give a lot more leeway for white people. Because the standards wasn't for a reasonable person, or a reasonable man. The reasonable cop thing is different.
I don't see why you're saying you think you have a hard time. Because people fear black people.
Well, I know the race part, but
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a big
when you
one.
have a white jury, when you say, yo, I was in fear of my life, and this big black guy came at me, all of the jurors are going to say, yeah,
They can say recent when it falls and all of the neighbors that have been burglarized.
because that makes the ball down. What do you have to talk about?
Well, that event, it does. That's what I'm saying.
You can't defend property. You can only defend yourself. So my belief is they're going to come to steal my TV. I can't shoot the guy.
If you're on property that you shouldn't be on at 3 a.m., then I am defending myself when I see you. It's like a baby at home where the mom get in certain circumstances forced to defend property themselves. But in certain circumstances, yeah. So this would be one of those times I would agree.
I'm saying the doctrine states that every force is generally permitted in one's home. But there's reasonable that an intruder would cause bodily harm. So,
Nigga.
so they might have the burglaries off because the people were sleeping. Now, what happens if I'm coming downstairs and I trigger these niggas? Now some white
But then also,
kitchen knives involved that are potentially.
but then also,
They would say don't come downstairs, stay upstairs.
no, but then fuck that.
Oh my god, what a terrible fucking throw, bro. What the fuck was that?
You change how people perceive the incident itself.
They didn't get in it.
They were trying to. They were trying, and so it looked, in prior experience or
What the fuck
prior
was that?
they had succeeded. That's using the idea that they are responsible for the burglaries in the neighborhood. And how many times do we see burglaries result in the homeowners, or people being killed or maimed or attacked or whatever the case is because the burglars get caught. So to me, this is the definition of imminent danger. Also, who the hell is thinking about legalities when you hear people trying to break into your house at 3 o'clock in the morning?
And Meg is saying here, we need to be looking at the ring here. Now, watching people trying to get in.
I think when they see now, be like, what? Oh, he gonna keep his right. All I'm saying, I'm not saying I believe in this. I'm just saying legally it's not open to shut. They're going to be fighting over that. The Constitution wants them in jail. They're going to use the word imminent, and they're going to be working imminent. They're going outside the house. They're kicking the corner of them. That's why they charged them. They're saying it wasn't imminent.
But also, that's not the circumstance, right? Like, if he gave them warnings, maybe shot a shot in the air.
Good game, my dog.
And they, okay, I don't know.
That's what things that like people do.
It was tough.
And in practice, they work. Yeah. But legally, they decide to practice. You can't. Like Lewis Alexander shot a warning shot in Florida.
And they get 10 years.
Yeah. Like they don't. So I'm saying like this ain't gonna be an easy one. And the problem is, Florida is a lot of times. Doctrine and whichever thing around along with a white people. I'm hard to say it's a race white person. Yeah. That's my problem.
Based on the testimony of people who were providing teachers, that's why we get their words, and they're the ones committing the crime.
Like, when I read this, I'm like, this problem was this for the break. Yeah, of course. You know, he wasn't doing that.